Hi, my name is Rita. Welcome to another tutorial. The topic of this tutorial is register and set up account. Let's start with registering an account. This is required to log into awaBerry. The starting point is the awaberry.com homepage. Click on Plans. We offer plans for commercial usages and plans for private usage. For this tutorial, we will use the private freemium plan. It is free of charge and does not require a credit card. Select private usage. Select your preferred plan. I select freemium and click on Register. The awaBerry web application is loading and asks you to register. You may register via a Google account. The alternative I use in this tutorial is via email address as username and a password of choice. Retype the password, click both checkboxes for human validation and terms of service, and click on Register New Account. You will receive a TAN number via email. Enter it and press button Verify TAN. My selected freemium plan gets activated, and I am logged into awaBerry. The first setup we do is the two-factor authentication. This ensures that your keys for secure connections to your devices are encrypted, and only you may use them. The dialog for setting up two-factor authentication pops up automatically after adding the first device to awaBerry. In this tutorial, I open the dialog manually. I click on the user icon right top, scrolling to the two-factor section and clicking on Edit Two-Factor Authentication. I am asked to download the private key. I click on the file icon to start the download, click the checkbox to confirm the download, and press Continue. The page asks me to upload the private key file. This routine is used to calculate the hash key of the file, which serves as the password for the two-factor authentication. Copy the hash key and paste it into the password field. Click on Add Credentials to Password Manager. The Password Manager will ask you to store the two-factor credentials. Your private key is now encrypted based on the hash key. This means that only you may decrypt it with the correct hash key. To test and execute the two-factor authentication, you are forwarded to the corresponding login page. Your password manager should automatically have set the password value, and you may press the Decrypt Private Key button. You are forwarded again to the device overview page. Ensure to back up the private key file for recovery reasons of the corresponding password for the key. The next setup we do is for the Gemini key. This key is required for the Smart Automation Framework, as well as for the Smart Terminal in awaBerry Remote and for file summary and writing tasks in the web-based file browser. To set up the Gemini key, click the user icon on the right top and scroll to the section Google Studio API Key and click on Set up API Key. You are asked to provide a valid API key. Go to astudio.google.com and either select an existing project and copy the key, or log in, create a new project, and key and copy it. Back in the awaBerry app, paste the key into the API key field and press Test and Store Key. If the key is valid, the validation passes and the key is stored. Otherwise, you will see an error message and should double-check using a valid API key from the Google AI Studio. The last setup we do is for the S3 storage. This setup is required if you want to upload and download files to your devices via the web-based file browser. We have pre-configured entering S3 credentials for well-known providers like AWS, Cloudflare, Backblaze, DigitalOcean, and Ionos. Any other provider requires to use custom URL to provide the credentials. In this tutorial, I use a Cloudflare setup. Open the user menu, scroll the section S3 Storage Configuration, and press the button S3 Storage. I select Cloudflare as provider and enter my account ID at Cloudflare. I have created a bucket at Cloudflare I want to use named Rita's Cloud. I provide the access key and secret key Cloudflare displayed for this bucket. I click on Verify and Save. If the page requests you to set up permissions, ensure to set the correct course rules for your bucket. Otherwise, the file browser does only support the upload and download of files with a maximum size of 25 MB. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Find more tutorials at our homepage or on our YouTube channel.